you with another upload. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. It really helps the channel out, and it doesn't cost you anything. Um, just coming with you with some content that can be uplifting and inspiring. I saw that the Commanders running back Brian Robinson Jr. was shot in Washington, D.C. around 6 p.m. Sunday evening. His injuries are, he was an apparent victim of an attempted carjacking, and I believe two juveniles have been apprehended, and a gun was recovered during MPD's Montgomery County, Metropolitan Police Department investigation. You know what's amazing though? If we can, as people, can just take all that hostility and pent up animosity that you have, it seems like you only have it towards, people who are just living their life, man. Just, you know, as they say, people are just hating on people because they're living their life. They're trying to brighten their futures up, illuminate their futures, and make a name for themselves and do something productive in life. But what's sad is that juveniles committed this crime allegedly. If they did it, they just have no guidance. And who do you blame for that? A lot of times, the parents are often working maybe two jobs to make ends meet, which is understandable. And a lot of times, you have young babysitters or young people watching these kids and trying to manage them. Often, it there's issues because the kids feel like, well, they running amok, and they feel like they can just pretty much do whatever they want. And to me, I just think it's sad that we have all this pent up animosity. How can we, as a society, tap into the youth in regards to just actually having a conversation in regards to what is their thought process when they're out and about? Is it that you're just free and you want to wild out and just target people for no reason, other just to say that you just I can't even say I can't even think on that level of you're having fun, preying on people. But there could be something to it. It could be some type of issue within the psyche of the individual who does that. And at the same time, we as a society try to figure out what's wrong, what's going on. These kids are crazy. We have to understand the science of it and where can we begin to process what these individual adolescents are doing. It's not always them. There's other people, there's other adults that still have an adolescent's mind, and they stuck in their second childhood for some reason. But you have people, crooks and criminals, and they're going to target innocent people for, like I said, no apparent reason because they think they can. And to me, I can't fathom thinking like that because when I see people on the street, I see a person that is, minding their own business, going about their day, and just, living life to the fullest, so to speak. So I don't get caught up on that person having too much fun. Let me disrupt his day. Let me just bother that person. I don't do that. I just don't. I just never have. And I just, I try to live a righteous life, and respect people for who they are, what they do. Now, you can look all the way across the board You can look at politics and you can see how they interact with each other. There's somewhat of no respect. No one's obeying subpoenas or stuff like that to these hearings, congressional hearings, to speak on certain issues, and that has a trickle down effect because we both know, we all know that me or you cannot do that. We don't have that luxury. If we have a court date and we're being summoned to court, we have to show up. We cannot just say we're not showing up and blow it off. Now, we can do that, but there's a quick response for that decision. And warrants can be issued out from the court, and body warrants that have the sheriffs come pick you up, or the authorities to come pick you up, depending on your jurisdiction. But it's an ongoing issue, and I'm just food for thought. It's just something that I'm just thinking, seeing a young man who's coming from the University of Alabama. He went there for 5 years, worked his way up to be a starter last year at the University of Alabama program. He gets drafted, and from all intent and purposes, he was going to be the starting running back for the Commanders. And I'm not going to make this about football because this is bigger than football. And obviously, he was down in D.C. and enjoying whatever activities he was doing, and he becomes a victim for no apparent reason. He was targeted. So this is an ongoing issue across the country, across the world. It's almost to the point where it's just savage everywhere. No one's safe. No one is safe out here. So I always tell people to always check your surroundings. Try to park. If you have to park somewhere, try to park where plenty of lighted area. If it's if you're in the evening, the dark, try to have someone with you, as a deterrent, so to speak. So it could have been me, it could have been anybody though. And that's the scary part because you just don't know. That's why you always have to have your head on the swivel. Always have to be looking around. Always have your phone charged properly, and just be mindful of your surroundings because life can turn on a dime, and it can affect you for the rest of your life. Now, Brian Robinson reported that his injuries are not going to be life-threatening, but it's always life-altering because of the simple fact that it's traumatic to go through something like that and being shot. That is life-altering. And so let's hope that he has a speedy recovery and is able to continue his career in football, and also as he gets older and mature through life. And let's hope that this doesn't sour him as far as his outlook on his fellow human beings, because a lot of times it can. People become reserved. They become try to remove themselves from different activities, and it can, like I said, it can be life altering. So I don't know. I don't have the answers to it. A lot of experts are still trying to figure it out. The violence, and I'm not going to get political in regards to this incident, but if we as a public in the Second Amendment, they make it very difficult, and I guess as they should, for law-abiding citizens to ascertain firearms. But it seems like the criminals can get a firearm just like that. So That's my only gripe with the system. And you have to have. I firmly believe you have to have some type of protection, some type of protection to ward off you being targeted. And as long as you're doing it the right way, being able to go to the targeting and meeting the requirements for you to have a firearm. But it's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's a big issue, but the politicians can't agree on anything. So it is what it is at this moment. But with that said, I appreciate you guys, my subscribers, and just the general public that took time out to watch this video. I just wanted to make it brief and just had that to say in regards to that situation. So take care, enjoy your day, enjoy your week, and we will see you soon. Peace.